Yo, what's good? Welcome back to another Escape from Tarkov video. In today's video, this is going to be a settings guide, you know what I mean? All my settings, everything that I use that affects my gameplay to some extent is what I'll be showing in this video. So as far as my specs go, I do have a Ryzen 5 5700X, a 3070 and 32 gigabytes of RAM. It's just DDR4, it's not DDR5. And yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna go through everything in this video. There will be timestamps in the timeline. So if you're only here for the video settings, PostFX, controls, whatever it is, you can just click on it in the timeline. Now, let's go through the game settings. The quick slots, I always have on, same with stamina stance and health condition. And the health color scheme is set to polychrome, which just makes it like change colors. If you're on low health, it'll be red. If you're on high health, it'll be green. I will have all these always shown just so I know what's going on. I know my binds in case thing, but you can probably turn your quick slots off. And the stamina and stance, I just always like to know what type of stamina I'm at. So it's just always a useful thing to know. I'm not sure what highlight available operations does. I have only used physical cores. An automatic RAM cleaner, if my game is like lagging like really bad, then I turn it on and then off. But with 32 gigabytes of RAM, I don't really get that problem. But when I had 16, turning this on and off kind of fixed my game. But you can also just restart it. FOV is set to max. Also, some people say that it's like bugged and it's better to use like 62 or below 70, like down and around 62. But I just like having my FOV as high as possible in all the games I play. And head bobbing is 0.2 because you don't want the head bobbing to just be messing with you. It's annoying, it's kind of sickening, you know what I mean? You just don't want that shit. Next, malfunction notifications on, P-load, hideout is off, block group invites is off. Alright, so next we're going to go into graphics. And the graphics, I just play in full screen. Just 1920 by 1080. Some people were also asking for render settings, but I'm gonna make a different video if you guys are interested on my render settings, like so my Premiere Pro render settings. If you guys are interested in that, then let me know. But otherwise, I'm just going to show you these. VSync is off. Texture is high because if you didn't know, sometimes if you have a better computer part, having lower settings will hurt your frames more. So yeah, I have my texture quality set to high, shadows low, but I don't really notice the difference that much. And object LOD quality is 2.5. Overall visibility is 1.5. That's just how far you can see and how detailed the objects are from a far distance. Anti-aliasing off, free sampling off, Nvidia DLSS off. The reason I have this one off, the reason I have Nvidia DLSS off is because it just makes my game look really blurry, you know, and I do not enjoy that, but it might give you better frames. So if you are looking for better frames, then you could turn this on. AMD FSR is off. I'm not sure what that is. HBAO, high performance. It just makes my game look a lot better otherwise than it does without it. Or not a lot better, but it's just a noticeable difference in the clarity. My SSR is off, not too sure what it is. Anisotropic filtering is on. Nvidia reflex is off, but you could turn it on and boost, but I don't really notice the difference. Sharpness 0.6. Lobby FPS limit is just max for game limit as well. I have a 165 Hz monitor, but as you can see, the max game limit is 144. But I can't run that on any map because I'm not too sure. I have everything at the bottom off. Some people say MIP streaming is useful, but I'm not sure about that. It's kind of like a newer feature, so it might be better, but I'm not 100% sure. Now we're on the PostFX, which I'm gonna leave to last, honestly. But if you just want to copy them, then you can. Alright, so next we got the sound settings. If you have your sounds too loud, it's it's not worth it, you know what I mean? It's not worth it because your ears are just getting blown out. So I just have mine to 80 and that shit works for me. My interface volume is 40 and everything else is just kinda, it is what it is, you know what I mean? I do not use binaural audio because it's just inconsistent. Like sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But either way, sometimes you'll hear people and sometimes you won't. So it's kind of chill. Next we're gonna go to controls. So obviously WASD. So how I do a quick peek, I will show this in game along with my PostFX. I was good. We're now in a factory raid just so I can show you how some of my binds work, because I will be showing how to do a quick lean just like this. So that is the quick lean, and then this is the fast or the slower lean. Like that's the regular lean right there. And then this is the quick lean. As you can see, a lot faster. So that's what I use. It gives you a great advantage, honestly. The advantage is amazing. But something you gotta take in mind is I do not think the quick lean when you go back does not work exactly how it looks like it works. So when you go back, I'm pretty sure it's just a regular lean back like that. So it's this speed when you go back, even though it appears faster on your screen. So yeah. How I do that quick lean is I have smoothly lean right is set to mouse 4, and lean right is set to E. So if I press E and mouse 4, which is just my mouse button right on the side right here, it's this one right here, if I click them at the same time, well, not at the same time, you click E first, but right after, literally the second after, you click the thing and you let go. You click slow lean and you let go, and you can get a faster lean. The rest of my settings are pretty, I think they're just kind of default, but I guess you will let me know. I did switch between sites. It's set to control. If I'm using like a voodoo and I have a little red dot on the top, then I'll be able to switch fastly in between fights with control. I have my free look is mouse wheel down, just because that is what it is in Rust, and I used to play Rust, so I like to keep my controls kind of similar. The toggle on my night vision or face shield is N, VoIP is K, or the push to talk, sorry, is Z. Toggle my tactical devices is T, so that turns it on and off, and then if I hold Control and T, it'll switch the mode of it. My grenade interact is F, my grenade is G, reload is R, emergency reload is just double tap R, drop backpack is control. I do not use next magazine or previous magazine. My check ammo is V, switch fire mode B, check fire mode is B and Alt, which is the I think the default bind. My check chamber, T and shift, default bind. Unload chamber, R and control, also default. And X to prone, left shift is to sprint, crouch is C. I use the scroll wheel up and down. I use the scroll wheel up and down to like do the little crouch, but I don't use that very often. My walk is capped. Overhead blind and right side blind are just S, they're default. My sidesteps, I do not use the sidestep keys at all, because I've seen people use it, but it just doesn't seem as good as this, you know? It just never seems as good as this, because like you can side lean, but you're just gonna expose your whole body, so what's the point? I think it's much better to protect most of your body and then just do a quick lean, you know what I mean? Inventory is tab, space is the jump, and that's pretty much it. That really matters. My discard is set to U because it helps you become a lot faster with looting. Let's say you want to just you don't want these items and you want to put something else in the rig, you can just spam U on all the items and then put them in the rig. Can't transfer that for some reason. And that is pretty much it. Left alt is hold breath, but there's definitely better buttons you could do. Also, my switch scopes, like the switch scopes on the distance is my mouse 5, so the button right under this one. But you could also set that to hold breath. I know that's also useful. And you can switch it to be alt otherwise. It's whatever you're comfortable with, really. What really matters for your controls is that it's just something that you're comfortable with, you know what I mean? Alright, I'm gonna move on to my PostFX now. A lot of you guys have been asking for my PostFX, saying it's very vibrant. Which I agree, they are pretty vibrant. And these are my PostFX here. I have a Clifton as a color grading, Trinitopia as a colorblind mode, and on half intensity. And you could just copy these if you do like my PostFX. Alright, so next we are going to look at the color settings, so you can also get a good color in the game. So we're not going to go here. I think you used to be able to do it from here, but we're going to go to adjust desktop color settings. And I have my brightness set to 60%, my contrast set to 60%, as well my gamma to 1.3, and my digital vibrance to 60. So you guys cannot tell, like, see, if I do this, it does not change at all on the recording. So you guys cannot see what this looks like for me. But if you turn these up and just play around with them, because it might not look the exact same on your monitor. So just play around with them, and eventually you will find an image that you like. But these are the ones I use, which are not too much that it makes like your eyes hurt, but they're good enough that you can have a lot of visibility in the game. Alright, that's going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like. If it helped you, leave a like. If you think you would want more content from me in the future, you can subscribe. I also have a whole Tarkov series on my channel, so you should check that out. If you have any friends that you think would benefit from this video, then please share it with them. And I also stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/xnewbert, and we have a Discord that is in the description along with my Twitch. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, then please join up. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and all the support on the other videos, and have a good day.